Hi children, good morning. Hope you all of you are fine and following the classes carefully. Okay students, today we will resume the class mode. We will continue the class. The first lesson itself, okay, first lesson. And the first lesson name was Reading and Analysis of Maps, Chapter 1. We will continue it as day 4. Okay. So in the previous class, we have seen like how the maps were described, how the maps were drawn. Okay, and what were the maps known as? Okay, and we have seen it so far. Now we let's continue, ma'am. See, you may have noticed that most of these maps, page number 3, ma'am, page number 3. Open your textbook, page number 3. You may have noticed that most of these maps give more correct information of Europe and nearby countries. So actually, when those days the maps were made, no? When the maps were made, what no? You see here, for example, you see world of Tacticus. So you see that the countries are placed in the middle, and they are surrounded by ocean water. So and even the countries like most probably the countries here are given what no, Europe, Libya, Asia, and other small countries, small places. Okay, ma? So you have noticed that most of these maps give more correct information of Europe and nearby countries. So here these maps which are made about 2000 years ago. So these give more importance. These give more importance to what? To Europe and other nearby places. So in fact they usually place Greece or Rome in the middle of the map. So we can say it's Greece or Rome. Greece or Rome is placed where? In the middle of the map. Okay, you see? So Greece and Rome, Greece or Rome, okay? Either any one of them will be placed in the middle of the map. They also give more correct information. So, and moreover, it's not only placing Greece or Rome in the middle of the map, they also give more information about places visited by sailors and traders. So, those days the journey was most probably done by sea route only, So, they also give correct information. About what? About places visited by sailors and traders. So the sailors and the traders who go to some other places, who visit them, they come back and by the help of these traders and sailors, the map makers, okay, place the map. With the help of whom? With the help of the sailors and traders. On the coast of various countries, so coastal areas, so on the coast of various countries, but they did not know about what? About inner places, inner places. So can you see, ma'am? Change the page, ma'am. Thus, on the map of Asia, you can see on the map of Asia is a continent. On the map of Asia, you can see India is shown much smaller than Sri Lanka. Actually, Sri Lanka is very small. Compared to India. But here, the map, when you see the map, map of Asia, you can see India is much smaller than Sri Lanka. Here in the map, they show India is smaller than what? India is smaller than compared to Sri Lanka. As the sailors were more familiar with it. So the sailors were more familiar. They were well known to it. Okay. These books. You see the map also given here, ma? This map also given here. See map of the Dangman. Okay, maps given here. So we will continue, ma. These books of Ptolemy were used by the Arab scholars. So the books written by Ptolemy were used by whom? Used by the Arab scholars and sailors to prepare maps. So these the Arab scholars and the sailors to prepare maps, ma. One famous Arab maker was whom? Ali Idarsi, who prepared a world map for his king in 1154. 1154, it was not now, it was a very, very long time ago. So a map was prepared for whom? For the king. What was the map at that time? It was the world map. It was the world map for his king. The map with legends written in Arabic. So the map with legends, it's an unforgettable story. Legend means unforgettable. The map with legends written in Arabic while showing the Eurasian continent fully. So here the map shows that the map was written in what? In which language, ma? The map was written in Arabic language. Written in Arabic language. And what was it showing? It was showing that Eurasian continent fully shows only the northern part of African continent. And moreover, it's showing what it's showing? It's showing only the northern part of the African continent and lacks details of southern Africa and Southeast Asia. So lacks what? No, it has no information. It has no information about what? It has no information about southern Africa and Southeast Asia. What, ma'am? Southern Africa and Southeast Asia. There's no information given here. There's no information given. There are many interesting, very interesting things about this map. So not only this topic, there are many interesting things about this map. Firstly, it shows the south towards the top. Okay, so actually to come to the top, what do you say? We get the north and the south. So north and the south, east and the west. So but here the map, it shows what it shows. It shows the south, towards the top of the map, and north towards the bottom. Here, but here the south is shown above, and below the north is shown. But actually, whereas when we compare, we take it as the above is the north and below the south. Am I right or not? Yeah. But here it is total reverse. At places, the map places Arabia prominently in the center of the map. Here again, you know what is in Arabia, means Arab. Arabia is prominently given more importance, and is placed where? Is placed in the center. Okay, and around the same time too, the Chinese too were preparing maps as the emperors. So not only them. So even the Chinese also prepared maps. Okay, these maps show China as a center and Europe halfway. So even when the Chinese prepared maps, these maps what they showed, these maps prepared by the Chinese, they showed what they showed. They showed China at the center. Because each different people gave different importance, placing their own places in the center. And Europe halfway around the globe. And Europe was placed halfway around the globe. Whereas in the previous map, Europe was placed in the center. Okay, the depicted very small and horizontally. Compressed at the edge, significantly importance. Africa was also mapped from an Indian Ocean prospectively. So even here, sir, Africa also was mapped. From an Indian Ocean, specifically showing the Cape of Good Hope area, which Europeans would not visit until much later. The Europeans did not visit until it was much later. See the map. Okay, here you see the map here, ma. Here this map is given here. A map is given here also. So you can identify. Okay, Da Ming Yo here too, painted on 17 square meters. Of silk. So he painted a map. Okay, which type of cloth, ma? A silk cloth. In 1839 for the Emperor of China. Understand, ma? So who, ma? This person, he prepared a map for the Emperor of China, which year? In the year 1389. So this was the map prepared, ma. Before they discovered the books of Ptolemy, European map makers were greatly influenced. So even the map makers of Europe, they were greatly influenced by religious ideas of the Bible and made maps of the world to represent those ideas. So even the Bible makers, the people of Europe, they also made maps regarding the religious ideas of what? Of the Bible, and made maps of the world. They made maps of the world. See below a map made around those times. So your map was made around those times. And moreover, it is the model of the world according to the Bible. So it is the model of the world according what? They follow the Bible. They follow the Bible. Whom? The European map makers. The Europeans follow the Bible, and they place the map on a cloth made of silk, ma. This is what we saw about this map here. Okay, ma'am. So the maps were not made by one or two persons, ma. So until the map was totally finalized. So students, I think you are enjoying the classes, ma. Okay, and yesterday I gave you homework regarding this, na, and most of you all posted your homeworks. Very good. Today, ma, just take a map today. Take a map today. Just take an Indian map and write the capitals and the states, ma. Okay. So this is what you have to do, ma. Take a map, write places, okay, the capital and the states. For example, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana. So this is given here. So look at it. Already I taught you all the 7th class. No, sorry, I'm sorry. Already this has been given to you all in the 7th class by social madam. So I just want you all to just write it carefully using the dots. Take a map, ma. Take a Indian map. Place all the states and capitals there and put it to me as WhatsApp, ma. Okay, students. Any doubts, you can just contact me directly, my students. Okay, no problem. If not, you can just text me. Okay, ma. Bye. Take care.